In the year before COVID, there was an ancient event where game designers gathered. One studio redefined a new genre. It was not Kojima's studio.
Hello everyone, I'm back!
The announcement came in its humble presentation, without a booming and epic soundtrack. The game was dubbed by the nerds around the world as
I am hungry.
Boy Hunting Deer. Excitement and arousal stirred among the population of middle-aged men, recalling fond memories of playing the GodofWar series, while probably forgetting to pick up their promptings. Kratos came to our minds quickly that he's a man of tranquility, forgiveness, and absolutely being PG-13. Since this other God of War game, Kratos have developed a bit of an anger issue and struggles to show the affection to his son, while his woman has pissed off into another realm. The story depicted a broken man who was given another chance. Despite his not so subtle departure from this other place. This is the adventure between man, boy, and head that slowly keep you eagerly engaged while pondering the next point of the story. Unlike those other game developers where they say it is impossible to create a compelling and endearing story, while trying to introduce countless loot boxes and infinite ways to incorporate microtransactions to drive storytelling.
What, $50 for fucking shiny blue? Fucking shiny blue!
God of War 2018 has opted to keep the players wondering if the next installment will answer the big question of if Kratos has to regularly clean Mimir's neck hole. Who would have thought a third-person combat system with such depth can be replicated by this game? A perfect copy and ultimate evolution of combat in a decade, probably inspired by the great games of the decade such as Final Fantasy XV, Horizon Zero Dawn. And perhaps the greatest video game that displayed the most complex, fast-paced, and satisfying combat of all, Assassin's Creed. The list of combat skills at your disposal does not isolate you to a singular weapon, which you can spam through the game. The 3 combat skills, your axe, your blades, or your good old-fashioned hands, can be formulated and used to truly show how much of a badass you really are. The choice lies with the player. Be the God of War, or have the enemies take a vacation between your cheeks under the harder game difficulty. Then there is the boy and his ultimate move.
You barely have a scratch! Oh, you'll get good someday.
With the cutting-edge technology of 1080p on the PlayStation 4, compared to games released years later and with a much longer development time, God of War is the hallmark of graphic fidelity. The game managed to render seamlessly without any loading or cinematic screens, which pulls the player out of the experience.
What took you so long? It's not like the legend to come in late.
This world was created to ensure the player is consistently engaged with the world and the lore behind it.
You never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Well, she blames me in large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason.
The game designers knew how much it really sucks to commute to work and try to spare you from it in a video game. Your travel time is filled with a commentary of the mythical Norse world, giving you insight, background, and creating the anticipation for the next game's antagonist without pausing a single second of gameplay. 5 out of 5.